the stories about what we had in Milton Public Schools for our facilities. We were also starting to lose the attractiveness of the best and brightest in terms of teachers. So not only did this benefit the children, but it also brought with it the benefit of being able to lure in and retain the highest quality staff that we benefit from today. So it's very, very important that we stay diligent about maintaining these buildings. And even though I won't be sitting at this table with you all, I will come back if I feel like it's not, we just have to honor this commitment that this town has made to us and those that have worked so tirelessly to make it possible for all children going forward. So I want to say that I feel that we should still have a facilities subcommittee going forward. And we discussed it at our meeting and said that really anything that's facilities related, so vendors, contractors included, should come under the discretion of this committee to discuss and make recommendations to the school committee. These recommendations should then formulate the facilities portion of the school committee's request to the capital committee. We feel that meetings should be held at least quarterly, but more often if needed as things arise. And topics might include energy consumption, energy upgrades, security infrastructure such as cameras and hardware and software, and of course the physical plant, the roofs, the parking lots, the fields, the boilers, the generators, and handicap accessibility. So that's our proposal for the work that the facilities subcommittee could do going forward. We couldn't find anywhere really a charge that had been drafted of what the expectations of this subcommittee were. We talked about the needs to support the Consolidated Facilities Director, Bill Ritchie, and he has greatly benefited from the talent of the townsfolk who sit on this committee as well. So it's been a pleasure to serve on that committee, and I know you'll take good care of these buildings for us for many years to come, so thank you.
Thank you. Minutes. Actually, minutes.
May I say one more thing? I'm just really disappointed that we didn't have one more policy subcommittee with,
Bells and whistles?
Yeah.
You can always tune in.
Oh, you know, always come. Stay tuned. Thank you.
We're gonna vote on these one by one.
Meeting of April 2nd, 2014. Edits.
Nope.
Entertain a motion to approve the minutes of April 2nd.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Zulus, seconded by Ms. Sheridan. All in favor? It's unanimous. May 15th, 2014 minutes. Any edits?
Oh, wait 1 second.
Ms. Sheridan?
Teeny weeny ones, but on the bottom of the first page, the second to last line, the next steps were outlined. It needs a D. I'll give these two more. And on the next page, the bottom paragraph, halfway down in the middle, it says creating consistency across the grade levels. I just needs to finish that sentence, should probably say is a priority. And then 5 sentences from the bottom. Fortunate, it starts, fortunate to have a biotech lab to upgrade with many unique and exciting opportunities. My recommendation.
With those modifications, on the motion to approve, all in favor? It's unanimous. Minutes of June 11th, 2014. Discussion. On the motion to approve, all in favor?
There was no motion.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm making the motion.
Oh, you're making the motion? Would you like a second?
I would.
Second.
When I say on the if I don't get a motion, I say on the motion, I'm
Got it.
making the motion. Moved by Mr. Walker, seconded by Ms. Kelly. Minutes of June 11th, all in favor? It's unanimous. Minutes of July 16th, 2014. Discussion?
I'll move them.
Thank you, Ms. Kelly. Second.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Kelly, seconded by Mr. Walker. On the July 16th minutes, all in favor? It's unanimous. Minutes of August 20th, 2014.
Move them?
Second.
Okay, we're picking up. Moved by Ms. Sheridan, seconded by Ms. Kelly. Ms. Padera?
No, I'm just voting. I thought I was.
I thought we were there already.
Well, we're moving faster, but you gotta wait till I say on the motion. Okay. On the motion, Ms. Padera is definitely in favor. Anyone else? It's unanimous.
I'll move the November 5th.
Thank you.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Kelly, seconded by Ms. Sheridan. Any discussion?
I do.
Ms. Sheridan?
Sorry, 1, 2, 3. On the fourth page? Mrs. Kelly, these are your comments down, like the second to last paragraph. It says, Ms. Kelly said that she would like to comment on the process. She said that this is an amazingly detailed review and is a huge evaluation. It's a great tool, but she said that she hates that this is public. And the next two sentences down, committee's role and interaction with the superintendent. But I want to defer to you if that's what you,
That's fine.
okay.
With that modification, all in favor? It's unanimous.
I'll move the December 3rd.
Thank you. Moved by Ms. Kelly, seconded by Mr. Walker. Any discussion? All in favor? It's unanimous.
I'll move the February 5th.
February 5th, seconded by Mr. Walker. Moved by Ms. Kelly, seconded by Mr. Walker. Any discussion? All in favor?
And I'll move,
5-0.
No, wait,
do you have something?
I abstained as well, I wasn't present.
Okay,
Okay.
4-0-2, Maura. That was
February
February
5th.
5th. Ms. Sheridan, Ms. Bagley Jones abstaining.
And I'll move the
March 4th. Moved by Ms. Kelly, seconded by Mr. Walker. Any discussion?
March
4th.
The open budget hearing or both? Are you doing
This
both?
is the regular meeting. I had those in out of order, so this is I have the regular meeting first. What do you have?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Moved by Ms. Kelly, seconded by Mr. Walker. Any discussion? Ms. Padera?
It doesn't say I was present. I believe I was.
Maura? Do you agree?
Thanks, Maura.
All right. Well, let's see.
Well, the votes are 6-0.
You don't show up, so, well, you ought to know if you were here. So you were here?
I've
You don't show up on
But the
either.
votes are 6-0, so she would have to.
She had to have been there.
All right.
Oh, good pickup.
Okay,
Thanks.
so we've established that,
And I spoke.
yeah,
She was
well,
definitely here.
never
Investigation
a problem.
completed.
okay. On the March 4th minutes, where we've established that Ms. Dare was present, all in favor? It's unanimous. On the March 4th open budget hearing minutes,
I'll move them.
moved by Ms.
Second.
Kelly, seconded by Ms. Sheridan.
I was also there then.
Ms. Padera was also present there.
I was also present.
So with that correction, all in favor? It's unanimous. Okay,
Can I just make a comment on the minutes?
yep,
first of all, it's great that we got these all done. I congratulate everyone who contributed to this process. But I also would say that the school committee have the most detailed minutes in town, and I hope that we can continue in that tradition as well. Because for those who aren't able to sit through hour-long, or many hour-long meetings on TV, it typically gives you a great sense of what happened at all of the meetings. So I hope that that tradition continues.
And I think Mary and I want to read them when we're not here. No.
Next meeting agenda items, anyone? One thing I thought about, not sure how or where to fit this in, but we had a presentation from the elementary librarian and a representative from the Milton Public Library, and we set a goal of every first grader having a library card. I'd like to know how we did on that. No one for citizen speak. We have listed an executive session for the purpose of an appeal hearing, but I do not believe the person that requested that hearing is here, so I will entertain a motion to... I won't entertain a motion to adjourn until I hear what Ms. Bagley-Jones and Ms. Kelly have to say.
I have to just say a few words before you go. Can I do
Sir,
that?
take as
Okay.
much time as you
So
need.
just a few adjectives. Smart, spirited, funny, and wise to both of you. Ethical and compassionate. Dedicated to having the best schools, not just in the state, but in the nation. Quick to speak their minds, might even be seen as opinionated. That was a joke, you're supposed to laugh. But what I'm really going to miss is what I see, and this is from the bottom of my heart, is the stabilizing force from each side of your tables. You both have given me so much guidance, been so wise about all the things that happen in these school systems. It's a little scary, I got to admit, to think that you're both gone, but you've been a real stabilizing force in the community, but on the school committee community. And finally, the other thing I wanted to say is that you have left us the blueprint, of where we're going next. And I don't think a blueprint is easy to come by, even though it sounds easy. And as our fearless educational leader, Mary Gormley, would say, A+. And I'm going to miss you both very, very much. I just had to say something. Sorry.
Absolutely. We'll all miss you. And the 7 o'clock Tuesday morning meetings, year after year,
Maybe I'll stop by.
that would be good. Mr.
I
Zulus?
might just add briefly.
Yeah, I wasn't done, but go ahead.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. No, I
No,
didn't
go ahead.
realize.
It's fine.
You sure? Okay.
I had something to say to Ms. Sheridan, but
Oh,
just go ahead.
Get it over with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as the newest member of the committee, I do stand in awe of the length of service and the exemplary service of the two of you. And as the parent of a first grader at Cunningham and a preschooler at Collycott, I thank you for providing the opportunity for them, because it's due to the two of you, among many others, that they have that opportunity. And just to make it about me for a minute, I thank you.
Didn't you do that earlier?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I can't help myself. Linda Lee, I often betray the fact that I am no expert in education. You are an expert in education, and so I appreciate the guidance that you have provided for me personally over the last 2 years. And for Mary, we have served many hours on many committees, and your precision and your insightful questions always help me, have always helped me. And beyond that, whenever we made a presentation of the policy subcommittee, I always knew that despite the fact that I might I might be criticized for that presentation by others on the committee. I always knew that I was going to get a chuckle from you, and so I thank you for that.
Did you want to say anything?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
After that, yeah, absolutely. No, I guess I want to thank you both for your service, but, and I will say, Linda Lee, I love you and your dedication to education. But Mary, I have to give you, I served I think it was over a year on the Finance Committee, and your attention to detail is something to be renowned. Those 7 a.m. meetings are difficult to get through sometimes, and your dedication to that is fantastic. But I'd say about you, what I love about you is your sense of humor. Looking across the table, I always know when you're going to ask that question that nobody else would ask, and you're always making that look on your face. And even when someone else says something, the look on your face is hysterical. You have such a great sense of humor. You don't take yourself too seriously, but you do serious business, and I really appreciate working with you with that. And Linda Lee, I love that you always find the positive side of things, and you're always the first to point out little intricacies in what we offer in education and the dedication of our teachers, and you're such a strong supporter of them and the administration. And, one of the reasons I've gotten into doing school committee in the first place by, as you said, never taking no for an answer. So I'm going to really miss serving with both of you. You're just so much fun, but dedicated and so hardworking, and there's going to be a little emptiness at this table for a while, so we'll miss you.
So where was I? So Linda Lee, when I was thinking about serving on the school committee, you were one of the 3 people I talked to, and I'll never forget the guidance and direction you gave me then, and I appreciate the inspiration that you've given me and each of us as we sat beside you at each of these meetings. And in the human resources business, we like to say everyone can be replaced, but I don't think either of you can be replaced. There'll certainly be people sitting in the seats, and I see Mr. Donahue in the audience. It might be you. But I think what can't be replaced is the combination of passion, commitment, and the institutional knowledge. And as you talked about the school building project and our finances and budget, if it takes 9 to 12 years to get that good, I don't think he can be replaced. Not anytime soon, and probably not ever. I think you were both extraordinarily unique and extraordinarily special, so thank you.
So true.
Another standing ovation?
Now, I want to go out quietly.
Well, we said a few words downstairs, but we probably should say them
Okay.
again. It has been a privilege and an honor to serve on this school committee with you all at this table and the many talented people that have come before. Mary has served with even more than I. But as was stated earlier, Mary and I go way back. We went to high school together, elementary school and high school together, so it's kind of fitting that we're both stepping down from the school committee at the same time. But this is, education is my life and it's my passion, and there is no greater joy in life than to teach a child to read, or to watch a child grow, or to open a door and provide an experience that might not otherwise be there for them. So I consider this a privilege and an honor to have served and impact the lives of children for the past 9 years. So thank you to the citizens and to the school committee members, and most especially to the fabulous teachers, principals, and administration that we have in the Milton Public Schools. Thank you.
So I go second, and I went first before, but it has been an honor and a privilege to serve with all of you and the administration and the teachers and the kids. It's been an amazing ride, and, people will say to you, how did you do it? I love doing it, quite frankly, so it is going to be a bit of a change for me. I think that education is so important to our society, and we're very lucky in Milton to be blessed with the schools, buildings, the teachers, the administrators, the parents, the kids that come to our school. I'm one of the ones who would like us to be the best in the nation, so I'm going to continue to challenge you to try and become the innovators in education so that all kids, because I do believe that education is the equalizer. So if we can get it right for everybody in terms of getting them on that solid plateau, then they all can go off in their own, ways and be great citizens of Milton and elsewhere. So thank you to you all, and I really appreciate all that's been said in this meeting and the ceremony before. So thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Entertain a motion to adjourn?
Are we
Thank you,
going
too.
to executive session?
No, the person who requested the hearing is not here.
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Padera, seconded by Ms. Sheridan. All in favor? It's unanimous. Thank you, and good night.